On the latest episode of the Joe Budden podcast, they got into a heated argument over Joe firing Rory and Maul. I believe this is on the Patreon only tier, so you're going to have to pay like $25 to see the entire episode. But let's go ahead and check out this argument, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it.
Both could be true though.
Yeah,
like, be a piece of shit and still be a great
or
coach.
someone that just didn't get along with him. My experience was he was a piece of shit.
Look, Joe's brash often, right?
Yeah.
Some people can't tolerate that.
Correct.
Right. Prime example. Some people can't tolerate that.
Y'all.
No, I'm serious. You know this.
We tolerate it. We're still here, right?
No, some people don't. Some people be like, man, fuck Joe. I'm moving on. Like, if me and Joe argue, we could laugh 10 minutes after we argue. I don't give a fuck what he say. He don't care what I say.
Right.
Some people might cower and go, you know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. So for coaching...
Ew, I don't like that. Impertinent. You have to look up the impudent. Tactless. You think I'm tactless?
You fired some niggas on here. Say you're brash. Some people...
I didn't think that was tactless. See, all right, man. I didn't. If it was, then and I fired one person on here, but if it was tactless, I just tact in that.
I can't.
Look up tact.
Yeah. No, you know, go ahead, Webster. Go ahead, Webster. Boy, screaming.
Oh, man.
Look up. Go ahead. What's that?
Yeah, read it.
No, read that, nigga. Oh, I hear you. Read it. Read one. Start at one, too. Try to jump down. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Don't jump over.
No tact in that. All right, I didn't know what tact was. I didn't know that this was... Wait, this is what tact meant? Now, somebody fucked this word up.
See, they're wrong, right?
A keen sense of what to say or do. See, I think it should end right there, but it don't. To avoid giving offense. Skill in dealing with difficult or delicate situations.
You are tactless, dog.
But you are without tact. But I'm with logic. I'm tactless but logical.
So brash, they say nothing about logic.
But that's why I don't like brash. Because it implies that there's no thought put into it.
Words mean things. This nigga is good.
I know what it means. I don't have tact. I don't give a fuck about this nigga. This nigga's good. No, I don't want tact. Now that I know what it means. Now you don't want it. No. I want to walk around and not offend nobody.
So you tacky.
You kidding me?
You tacky. Look, no homo motherfucker call you tacky. You tacky.
You think you don't offend people?
I try not to.
Me too.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You just said fuck these niggas. Well, that's now that I know what it means. Now that I know what it means.
Now that I know what it means.
I don't live my life that way. I live my life trying to not offend and be respectful and be kind. But if the universe, if the crossroads just get us here, then we're here.
Fam, crazy bone.
You niggas just pussy.
Tactless. Tactless again. The crossroad gets us here. Okay, crazy bone.
I don't like how that sounds though. Tactless, nah. It doesn't sound good. Because tactless sounds just like this. No, it just sounds like an imbecile. But that's not what the word means.
No.
It just means, hey, did you think of that?
You're not the most diplomatic. Like, yeah, you did.
How did everyone else feel about what you did? Oh, I'm mad tactless. Everyone hated what I did.
That's all. That's tactless.
But me,
you brash. That's the point.
No, I'm tactless. No, you win.
All right. So
you know what? You know what else I got in a lot of trouble for that I still just disagree with? That whole value. Yeah, I know. I don't care about that. No, that's stuff for you niggas. I'm talking about. I'm fucking off that. I'll swear. No. Do you owe your friends respect?
You owe everybody respect. He's never moving on that one, dog. Let's just leave it alone, bro.
No, I'm asking y'all. I'm not asking me. I know how I feel. I'm asking y'all for enlightenment on the topic. Just like y'all told me what tact meant.
Tell me what respect means.
No, I'm about to look up O. Because I think that's where his,
but yeah, give me both.
Respect. Webster, a particular, dictionary.com.
No.
A particular detail or point, usually preceded by, and to differ in some respect now, relation or reference. esteem for, or a sense of the worth or excellence of a person. Yeah, a personal quality or ability, or something considered as a manifestation of a personal quality or ability. Deference to a right, privileged position, or someone or something considered to have certain rights or privileges.
Proper acceptance. I think that all y'all are excellent.
No, you can go right there. Stay right there. This is where he does his semantic shit. Oh. That's why I ain't even go to respect. We all know what respect means.
Well, I mean,
where Joe will bend the rules and play in the Matrix.
I don't owe anybody anything.
It's the O. So the definition of O is...
No, I don't owe nobody nothing.
Have an obligation to pay or repay something, especially money, in return for something received. So he's going to win on that one.
That's important.
No, but the second one...
So it's no, you don't owe your friends respect.
No, here's the second one. Okay, come on. It's a part two. Stop clapping.
Stop clapping. No, I think that's right, though.
Repeat it. I dealt with flat... Well, I know, but just repeat that for the slow.
The second half is important.
It's all important.
Basically, it's saying...
Well, hold on. Let him read it. Have an obligation to pay or repay something, especially money, in return for something received.
Now, give me two.
The two get you out of here. One, you win. Two is be under a moral obligation to give someone gratitude, respect, etc. I owe it to him to explain what happened is the example. So your moral...
That's wrong.
Your moral obligation... It's always wrong when it don't agree with you.
No, that is wrong.
I do think that the first example, because let me say my interpretation is that it's giving back what I'm given,
which means you're repaying.
Correct.
That's the first one. That's what he wins. The second definition is
moral.
You have an obligation to just be respectful to a stranger on the street.
Mm-hmm.
They don't owe you. You don't owe them shit in that sense.
I owe them what they're giving me.
No, but by the second definition, no, it don't even say what they giving you.
I don't even look at it like that. By the second definition, yes, it's correct. But that obligation is to myself.
To anybody.
No. Listen, let me finish. Yes, I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is, because that's an obligation to myself, I live that way. Yes,
to be respectful.
And yes, and you give it. Morally. By the second definition, I agree with it. It's right. But it don't say where it comes from. It don't say, hey, this person's giving it to you, so give it back.
By saying morally.
By morally, it's but that's why I say, I don't know my shit. That is a choice that we make.
It's not an obligation.
You are not obligated. You could be the most respectful person in the world to me.
He's right.
I could still take it upon myself to be a total shithead to you.
That is true.
That's true. Until I make it an obligation to myself to treat everyone that way.
That is true.
So under that, no, I don't owe nobody shit. And if you say that to me, the fuck are you even talking about? I have a problem with those words. Oh, authority. Fucking that's not. That don't go like that.
I have similar authority issues.
At any point in time, I retain the right to stop respecting you.
Well,
that's not dictated on you and how you respect me.
Especially if we go off definition number one, which implies some type of reciprocation.
But when you put the whole phrase together,
that's the fucking. I get it. I get it.
No. But when you put the phrase together, Joe's wrong. And again, I'm not trying to make you wrong. When you start calling somebody a friend, your friend.
Yeah.
Now, with that. When some things come with friendship, correct?
True.
So now you do owe your friends something by the very definition of friend.
No doubt. But what if your friend is shitting on you? Do you owe them?
Then you guys aren't friends.
Then you're not friends. I totally disagree with that, though. Okay. Let's go back and forth.
Once y'all not friends no more, then all of that shit that come with it is gone.
Who decides if we friends? On your end or on my end? Tell me. Let's do my end. Pick an end.
That's a good one. I think.
Yeah. How? Yeah, but even in that, it's our job to tell people what our don'ts are.
True.
What our boundaries are. What our limits are.
You are correct. You're right.
Once we assume somebody knows,
you are correct.
Fucked up.
I agree.
Well, go ahead.
You are correct. So for me, I look at it like, yo, it's do's and don'ts. And once you cross the don't line, come on, my nigga. We don't really got much to discuss. That's my personal view. So, but what if I don't know it's a don't line? And I cross it. If you feel like that, you gonna know off the bat, I'm moving different. I don't play. I ain't sugarcoating it. I'm not kikiing with.
So I'm saying if I cry,
if you don't lie, and I feel like Ice did some fuckery,
but to me, I don't.
I get you. I'm okay.
Okay, come on.
I feel like Ice did some bullshit. I'm not fucking with Ice. Now, if Ice feels like he don't know what he did, he want to get some clarity, whatever the case may be, and he feels that our friendship is value enough to seek such clarity, Ice could come to me and be like, "Yo, what happened?" And I'm gonna tell him. And then I'm not gonna fuck with you still, right? So, but I'll tell you what happened and what's going on. I'm saying that when in our particular instance that we started with, because it got general, in our particular instance, y'all was still around each other on a pretty regularly basis to where a conversation could have ensued. That's what I'm saying. With that particular instance.
And now, what I'm saying to you is, no, we were around each other for over a year, and that conversation didn't happen with people that speak on a regular basis. That's how easy it is to not have a conversation.
But y'all all knew something was different.
I was the last to know.
Okay.
I was the last to know.
I can't say
everybody else knew it before me.
I can't say none of that.
See, but that's the thing. And I guess that's why I get so tempered over what did we just have the conversation about when somebody else is saying something? And now the nigga that don't say nothing say something.
Yeah.
That's why that's a trigger.
Sean. I mean, Big Sean, pardon me.
They did it with Big Sean and Kanye, but we just did it with Antonio Brown and Bruce Arians, right? That's why that sticks out to me. Because I'm so giving by choice. For me. Like, if you have a real talk with Ian about how some of these things go, yo, do it all. Do extra. I'm a creator. Nigga, I done been robbed. I know how this goes. Morale is high. I've been on tours where niggas was sad and depressed over picking up the bag. And you want us to do a job that way? So I can't run this like that. You gotta feel good doing what you do. Why didn't I bring this up? Where was I going with that?
You was going to
and because I'm so that, right? But I'm also pretty I get to it. So because you the last one to know, you give and you give and you give, and it ain't till you see some things and figure some shit out where you like, oh shit, it's not like that. Oh,
you were operating thinking it was still like that.
Yeah.
Or in hindsight, then you start being like, oh shit, that's why you.
Like, everything makes sense.
You start clicking.
Yo, had I known that it wasn't like that, this last 2 years would have been a little different. But because you the last to know. And once the nigga that get to it find out and get to it, now you're the bad guy. Well, wait, I can't be the bad guy because I noticed some things and I got to it tactless. But it wasn't tactless. There was no one's feelings to consider once we get to Z. Once we get to Z is, this is what it is. This is where we at. Like, I gotta fix it.
No, I see what you're saying.
I gotta get to it.
Or yo, we fighting. But
yes,
we're not really fighting.
Yes, I shouldn't have come in here and did that the way I did it. But in real time, that's the 8th episode that you just didn't show up. And I'm not speaking to you in real life, but I'm supposed to hold it down here. No, you got me fucked up. You're not even treating me in a way where that would happen. And now that I know we're here and I'm looking back the last 2 years, that's what happened? Oh, get the fuck out. I'll fix it. Hey, you couldn't say it. I'll say it. Peace. Because I hate to keep doing it your way, which is to keep sitting here, which is to harbor it. Oh, resentment. Oh, I hate this nigga. Oh, now I'm hearing things different. Oh, shit, you think the tour's sold out because of you. Oh, you think you did this because of you. You don't even talk that way if you around niggas that you think is interpreting you a certain way. See, I think that's the big violation. When you think someone's someone and they not, but they around. No, be that over there. I'll always champion that. You'll never get me to feel bad about that. No, I know when somebody trying to stab me, they don't dictate that. Y'all don't dictate that. My mom, dad, guess who do? You. And you for you.
True.
And you for you. And you for you and you for you. Like, I'm not stating rules for myself that's different than anybody else.
No, I get it. Yeah. Got some happy music or something?
Yeah, pick us
back. Segue?
So that was the argument. I like the explanation Joe put in there of why he fired Rory and Mal. But didn't Joe, like he's saying, Rory missed 8 episodes. Didn't he tell Rory to miss some episodes though? But I guess that goes to his thing of they knew there were problems behind the scenes or whatever. But by the way, I had to skip ahead in there because that whole conversation was like 45 minutes long. And like I said, if you want to see the whole thing, especially the whole re-bringing up of the give your friend respect conversation, you're just going to have to pay $25 to Joe Budden's Patreon. And he is coming out with another tier. But overall, I must say, I do prefer Ice and Ish doing the pod with Joe over Rory and Mal, although I do like Rory and Mal's podcast, but I think they're older and they're like legitimately Joe's friends in real life. I know Mal is with Joe in real life, or at least was, but yeah, he's still talking about firing Rory and Mal. And I like how Ish called him out, saying that you're tactless, you fired your co-host on air, and Joe's response was, well, technically only fired one. But Joe's insane, but it's highly interesting to watch and funny to listen to. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.